Welcome back to the Survivor Idol Swordcast. I'm Kyle once again, bringing you news about episode 2/3. I don't know how to count it because I count it as 3 because the first one was a two-parter, but it's 2, whatever. The third boot, who cares? Once again, I'm joined by John.
Hello.
I'm joined once again by Kris.
Hey.
And I'm joined once again by Zach.
What's up, guys?
And yes, that means the four are here. But like I said in the last episode, if this happens, the world will explode. So say your goodbyes now. Be sure to kiss your loved ones goodnight. Because this is it after this. Sorry.
Well, I'll only be around for like half the episode.
Yeah,
so does it really
Listen to his voice. Listen, has anyone noticed that Zach sounds like Peridium? Like, Zach, keep talking.
Wait, I sound like what?
Peridium?
Peridium. He sounds just like him.
I'm trying to think of something that Peridium says a lot. How's it going, guys?
I don't know.
Something like that. I don't know.
How's it going, guys?
Zach said. Okay, never mind. All right,
Zach
let's talk about the episode.
Billy Geese or Geese? I don't remember his last name.
Yeah, I am.
Wow.
This is just a pseudonym.
Mazel freaking top, bro. All right, so I didn't like this last episode.
Oh, interesting.
Hot
Bold
That's
start.
because your draft pick went
it's
home.
purely because of the who went home for my draft. Other than that, I didn't love this episode that much, even regardless.
Okay.
That's a hot
And
take.
I think I'll start. Okay, what's the red tribe named? I forgot.
To call.
I have no idea.
Okay, that tribe, love it. Love every reaction that tribe had in the last episode.
Mm-hmm.
Blue tribe, that was a bit of a
Stay away.
snore.
Are we just going to call him Red Tribe, Blue Tribe the whole time?
I don't. Yeah,
Red
heroes
tribe,
and
blue
villains.
tribe,
Villains.
one tribe, two tribe.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. Nothing really didn't. Okay, I'm getting too ahead of myself.
Okay, yes.
It. Sorry, it was also a week ago, so I'm trying to re-rack my brain. I think let's start. Let's talk about first the big event over on the Red Tribe, which
Yes.
was Kim finding a ding dang idol.
My girl Kim. I talked about this last episode. How much I loved Kim going into this season, and it made me so happy to see her having a little bit of success, see her having a good redemption arc in this episode. And I'm just thrilled for her. That whole scene made me really happy. So I really hope she keeps this up and keeps it going the rest of the season.
Me too, man. Like, she did not
Yeah.
have a great premiere.
Yeah, I was going to say
Not
her
at all.
premiere was really bad, but we've
Yeah.
seen winners have really bad premieres. So
Sure. Chris
Yeah.
Underwood got voted out. Kidding.
You know, when Natalie comes back and wins the season,
Yeah,
I get
yeah.
my points.
Yeah, you'll be raking in it. Yeah. Speaking of, that's been a tough thing for me with draft point wise. Is the edge.
I hate it.
I've been considering, since they're like doing games on the edge now, awarding like 1 point if they won that. But at the end of the day, it doesn't benefit them a whole lot. It only benefits the people still in the game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And if they get fire tokens from it, cool. They'll use those fire tokens to possibly earn an advantage, which will then get them points. So
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Like that was going through my mind this past episode as we were watching it. So I like that idea.
yeah, I think that's what it'll do. Moving
How do you
forward.
guys all feel about the fire tokens in the season?
I
I was
kind of
going to
like
bring
it.
up.
Reminds
Well,
me
you know
of
what they
LC
are.
points.
Yes, Zach, I said the same thing.
My
Yeah, I
man's
read them. I'm
gone.
like, I
Shout
watched
out.
it, and I said, "This is LC points from HVVW." I'm like, "This is."
They're just,
You
they're
know,
just stealing
actually,
things from Skarn.
hey, actually, I'm pretty sure I came up with those points.
Oh, of course.
No. I think because I think they came
Didn't
before
Skarn use them in
HVPV.
Greece?
No, it was. Oh, did it start?
Skarn
in
used
Greece?
Greece
Yeah,
it started in
Greece.
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't
'Cause
my idea, but I remember
It was, yeah,
Your idea was Mega Merge.
my idea was Mega Merge.
that was it.
Yeah.
I did everything else. I did the math season.
I just realized I posted this the intro the premiere podcast on Twitter, and we talked a bunch about quiz up stuff, and I don't think anyone's gonna get all that.
We'll try to refrain from doing that in the future.
Or I'll just tell you if you don't know what you're talking about, you're not going to.
Yeah,
Don't
I think
worry
It's a
about it.
lost cause.
Yeah,
It's a
don't
good
worry
idea.
about it, bro. Okay, moving on.
But LC points, I think that they're an interesting idea.
You mean
my
fire
team certainly,
tokens?
like,
Fire
You mean
token.
fire tokens?
okay, I'm sorry.
It's
I
okay.
think they're an interesting idea. They make it interesting based on the fact that, like, even though you're gone, you're not really gone. Like, you're still
Right.
gonna have a huge impact on the game. I guarantee you, Jeremy's fire tokens will come back and he will save his ass and he'll like he'll save his butt and he'll like cruise to the end, or he'll like cruise into merge because he'll have like that idol. I think that's
Right.
gonna be a huge factor.
You think this is like a build up arc for Jeremy?
Oh yeah,
I
think
feel
so
it. I
too.
feel it. Yeah.
that's my winner pick, baby.
He's playing a great game so far.
Yeah, he's playing good. Not like he's getting handed anything, but no. I mean, it's the way of the game. This season. I mean, he's got Natalie, Rob's got Amber, and Danny's got Denise. I guess.
Danny's got hands.
Wait.
Um,
Can we talk about Denise for a second? Because I'm kind of admiring the way she's playing right now. I feel like everyone considers Denise an ally.
Yeah, I think Denise is playing pretty well. Oh, dude, the way she
I mean,
stealths
she
her idol.
also wanted to give part of an idol to Parvati, which is kind of bad.
Okay,
Let's not forget that.
Let me talk about that real quick, because I was thinking when she said that, the rationale, and I think what she was going for is she was trying to be like, okay, let me give it to someone really smart and powerful so that they will keep me, because they have to for the whole idol half thing to work, because isn't it like you have to survive one tribal, both of you, to have it become a full idol?
Mhm.
I guess that was probably
I
Denise's
thought it
thinking.
was just you guys had to play at the same time.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I wasn't paying enough attention to that, but I thought
I
it was
wasn't
like, being
either,
played
because
anytime.
last time they did the halfy idols on Edge of Extinction, it was like if you survive one vote, you get to keep it. You have to give it to somebody else, and then you can keep it. That's what I thought. So they didn't like go super deep into the rules, so I thought that that's what they're doing here as well. I could be
Oh,
wrong.
I thought it was just both people have to be present and play both halves to make it a whole.
Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Which
there's
at
like a
that
fine
point,
print.
Which I mean, at that point, it's like just give it to your closest ally.
Right.
I mean, don't give it to a huge threat.
I liked how Adam was like,
Come-
that's a terrible idea.
Yes, that was funny.
I mean,
Screw Adam. I still don't like him.
I honestly,
The way he talks, it feels so condescending to me.
yeah, I'm not loving Adam so far this season. He's playing okay, but looking at the previews for the next episode, I'm not holding my breath.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Kyle, why didn't you like the episode? Do we want to like walk through like what happened in the episode, then talk about it, or do you want to?
Well, we're kind of just going in points because the episode was like a week ago, so my memory's a bit clouded.
Okay. Well, it starts with like Amber and Natalie are on Extinction, and
Right,
it's the
right.
typical like, oh my god, it's so hard.
I got voted out, but my
Yeah.
husband's still in the game.
Which, speaking of, I think so far, I know there's only 2 people there yet. Of all the people who could come back from Edge, I think Amber right now has my vote for the
Really?
most likely. I
Why
think
is
she didn't feel like a completed story. I felt like they were building it up to nothing. And I know they kind of have to do that with Survivor early boots. But I don't know. I'm feeling maybe something's going to happen.
I think on the contrary, I feel like Amber just doesn't really have a storyline this season. I feel like they didn't really give her much to work with. And I think that's why she's been kind of bland, in my opinion. I just don't see her story going anywhere because she really doesn't have a big story.
Outside of Rob.
Yeah, and Rob's her whole story, and Rob can carry that the rest of the way.
That's true.
He's going to. That's
Yeah.
all it's going to be.
He's been impressing me too.
He's
Yeah.
the Godfather.
He
When
is.
Adam called him the Godfather, and I was like, oh no, like, this is not good because now Adam will be afraid to do anything for like the rest of the show.
Probably.
That
Anyway,
whole episode, I felt like. Oh, go ahead.
sorry. Actually, you go. I was gonna go into
That
something.
whole episode, it felt like it was building up to a big downfall from Rob. Like, he seemed very cocky the whole episode, and I was getting a little nervous for him. And then his name wasn't really mentioned at Tribal, so it kind of calmed my nerves. But, like, he seemed so just arrogant that it seemed like he was getting a big downfall at it. That's how it looked to me.
Maybe
he might
will.
be getting the villain
Yeah.
edit, and then he's gonna go like late merge in like a pretty epic tribal.
He
Dude, I'll
loses
take
the
that.
fucking
I'll
fire
take
making
that.
challenge. That would be an oof.
Rob loses Final Four. Okay, Rob, you're gonna participate in the fire making challenge. Rob confessional. Well, I'm pretty good at making fire. I'm not too worried right now. And then he loses to Sophie
Michelle.
on fire. Yeah, Michelle on the
Michelle.
fire making challenge.
No, Jeff. In that case, Jeff would just give him a whole fire making kit and give Michelle nothing.
Oh yeah.
He would just
Jeff-
in editing, he would just like swap Michelle and Rob just on the screen, like, oh, Rob won.
He'd be like, so for a final twist, since you guys are all winners, Michelle, you're gonna have to prove just how great you are, and we're gonna give Rob a fire making kit, and
We're gonna give you
prove why
boxing
you're
gloves.
Michelle, you're gonna prove why you're such a great winner by beating Rob at this huge disadvantage.
Yeah,
We're gonna lock you in
laughing
a
right
cage
now.
match.
But what happens when Final Four, the person has fire tokens, and they spend all their fire tokens on a kit, and they win the fire challenge?
I feel like that would cause a big uproar.
That
But
would be
it's
so,
part
and
of
it
the
would
game.
totally be Ben too. Just like
would.
everyone's
It would
all
be
like
Ben.
riled.
Yell Ben Bomb as he does it.
Ben tokens.
Ben bomb.
It's like he's a Pokemon.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think the reason that I wasn't huge in this episode, well, at least like I said, the Blue Tribes aspect, is besides a few parts which I will get into, is it kind of just felt like it was over in the middle of the after Immunity Challenge, because it was like Danny felt like she was on the outs, so she made a big deal and was being dumb for whatever reason. Because what I've learned from watching that episode is Danny is a really good under the radar player when she's not trying to make moves, but when she tries to make moves,
Well, you got to remember back in Guatemala, it was really Rafe making all of the big decisions with Stephanie, and the two of them were controlling it, and Danny was just flying under the radar.
right?
They were taking out all of her allies, and she was just chilling there. And then she kind of made bonds with Rafe and Stephanie, but she was never a big threat. And then she kind of just cruised her way to the end. No one really expected her, and she gave a great speech at the end. So she never really had to do much strategic heavy lifting her first season.
True. So it felt like in the middle of it, everyone was like, "Yeah, we're gonna vote out Danny," and I'm like, "Okay, can we skip tribal? I think I get it."
Really,
That
'cause
said,
I was the other way.
how so?
I thought that was the first the bait person. There's always a bait person,
Yeah.
You're like, oh, it's gonna be them, and then it's not. And I thought for sure that Parvati or Rob was gonna get turned down from this episode, and I got misled. I thought it was a good episode.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna come down to Danny and Parvati, and then I wasn't sure how it was gonna end up, and then all the Danny votes came. I was like, okay. I'm really bad at calling tribals though.
Maybe I got too big sad because I had a feeling Danny was gonna go. Once her name got brought up, I'm like, oh, this is it. And then I was just kind of accepting it from then on out. Because ouch, my draft. Ooh, my pride.
I wasn't too disappointed at the loss of Danny, so it didn't really hurt me. Obviously, I don't have her in the
Me
draft.
too.
But
Me too.
Yeah,
it just didn't
draft
impact
wise,
me
I'm
much.
disappointed, but player wise, could have been
No,
worse.
I'm good with this.
Yeah.
The boot order, I've honestly been okay with.
Yeah.
None of these three players were not yes, I picked Natalie second, but these three players were not my favorite.
Right.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I'm okay with
And
people
they've
who
all
aren't my
been
favorite
women.
only.
Survivor is sexist.
You're right.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, because Kim has an idol,
Yeah. Kim and Denise are the only ones with
and
idols,
Denise
right?
has an idol. What is this? Yeah, what's that argument?
Dude, okay. Denise's idol sneaking at tribal was fucking gold. I thought
That
for
was-
sure
that was-
she was gonna get caught.
That was
Yeah.
kind of big brain.
Yeah, that was huge.
That was well
I
done.
love that was such a good moment when Rob just made them all empty their bags and they just all listen to him. That's a Godfather move right
He's
there.
a godfather.
I mean, what?
All right, everybody, empty your bags. So we're gonna check if anybody has the idol.
You can all look at my picture of Amber. Yeah, but
So
what-
after
sorry, you go.
after the Edge of Extinction thing, they had a weird little. It went over to the DeKalb Beach, and it's Tony's we're gonna build a ladder, and it's gonna go. Can we talk about the ladder?
Yes.
What was going on with that?
A few things about the ladder. For one, it was hilarious, and it really brought me
Yes,
back
I loved it.
to old Survivor, just
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I loved it.
being goofy,
Yeah.
trying to survive. And
It felt straight out of like even like Pearl Islands or the Amazon or something like that, where it's just like a fun, goofy moment with a fun, goofy character doing a fun, goofy thing, and it was awesome. It
And
was
it
my
looks
favorite
like-
moment of the season so far.
It looks like next episode's gonna be the same with Tony, with him and the shark. And I'm just like,
this is
Richard
why
has flashbacks.
yeah, Tom Westman.
Does he bite?
this
the
is
kid?
why
This is why.
this is why Tony's my favorite right here. I mean, what an entertainment god.
And not only that, not only is it like entertaining to watch, it's really smart too. Because like he said, he's like, I'm
Oh,
doing
yeah.
this so I don't get in trouble, and it's working out. He's completely undetected right now.
Yeah.
Granted,
Yeah.
it's because I feel like that the Red Beach has like not been very strategic heavy at all, and it doesn't look like they're going to be. I would be surprised. I would be
Yeah.
baffled if they went to tribal next episode. But who
Did we
knows?
see any like strategic maneuvering from that tribe, or was it just really the Tony thing?
I mean,
Yeah, no, it was Yul was assembling his outsider army.
Yeah, and
Right.
Kim found the idol too, right? That's it.
yeah, Kim and Tyson on the outs. Sarah and Tony are back to Cops R Us.
Oh, that was a good.
Yeah,
moment.
that was huge.
That was
Yeah.
cool.
As much as I dislike Sarah, that was a cool moment.
Well, maybe he'll betray
Hey.
her again. It'll be hilarious.
That would be perfect.
I'd laugh,
I'd laugh. I'd cry.
Yeah,
but not for
After-
Sarah.
Yeah.
No.
After that, I went to the challenge. The challenge was okay. The puzzle looked really badass, but they couldn't like do it.
I don't know what the hell
I-
Rob was doing.
He was pulling
Yeah.
a penner from Philippines. It was lay the puzzle out on the table, figure out where it goes where, and then do it.
Okay, but he didn't realize who his competition was. Like Sophie, who beat Ozzy, and
This isn't
Sandra, who's
Redemption
like
Island.
puzzles is her thing. Yeah, this ain't no Redemption Island. You're not playing against fucking Grant.
Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't Ralph.
Ralph for All Stars 2.
Ralph for Game Changers. He faked
Yeah, what was my
Ralph-
dream team from the first episode? What was my dream team? It was Figgy.
Terry Dietz.
Terry
It was Figgy, Terry Dietz, and now Ralph.
Oh yeah.
What a cast.
And also Jean Robert.
Jean Robert.
Yes, and John Robert.
And Frosty, you said.
Wow, I need to write this down. I'll write this down.
I also think
we'll assemble a dream team one time.
yeah. I also think Rob kind of just choked because Ambrose gone. He was all emotional, and then he just couldn't he couldn't have a straight mind when he was doing it.
You know
Yeah,
what?
and I mean-
So, real quick, another one of my favorite parts on that, one of my favorite parts of the episodes was Ethan going, "Dude, you sucked."
Yeah.
That was funny. And he's just like, "Bro." That was a fun interaction.
Rob
Yeah.
and Ethan played in 2 of the first 4 seasons when they were both like 20 years old.
Mhm.
And it's just so funny now to see them as like 40-year-old dudes just struggling in challenges with all these young bucks. I think
Mhm.
it's hilarious.
Yeah.
And they recognize that too.
Mhm. I love it.
No, and another thing, Tony got in his head. Like, it was a real, when Tony was doing all the clapping, get loud, so they get annoyed. Maybe that was
fun.
make the edit. But that, that's real. That's a real thing that people forget about.
Mm-hmm.
All right, maybe Tony just has a 500 IQ. None of us realize it.
I guess so. He's at stage 4 of the expanding brain.
Yeah, he's playing 4-dimensional chess. Everyone else is playing checkers.
Everyone else is playing Go Fish up in here.
John, did you watch Big Brother this year?
I did not.
Okay, because the winner kept using that phrase, so I wasn't sure.
Nice.
Tony, the only brain level I can think of that Tony's on right now is Fabio back in Nicaragua.
Just goofing around.
Just outplaying
Sure.
Like the
everybody.
fun-loving.
Yeah.
Just
That's
so
interesting.
far above everyone else's intellect.
There was the secret scenes they post and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
There was a secret scene. Sandra actually caught a shark, a little baby shark, on her 100th day of Survivor.
Oh wow.
That's pretty neat.
Good for her. Did you see the Parvati teaching Ethan how to lie?
I did not. Was it good?
That one was pretty funny because she was trying to. They were like, okay, so the plan is Danny, Ethan, you're really really bad at lying, so we're gonna practice a little bit and do a little role play. So if Danny comes up to you, you know what to say. And he's like, okay, I'm ready. And Parvati goes, Ethan, we're really close and I really trust you, but I've been hearing I'm worried about some things. Are you voting me? Or are you voting me out tonight? And Ethan goes, well, what have you heard? And she said, that's a yes. You didn't say no. That's a yes. Try again.
Ethan's like, this isn't how Jenna wanted to role play.
Yeah.
Yikes. I was afraid I was going to make that joke.
And then he was like, she was like, "Okay, are you voting my name?" And he just was like darting his eyes back and forth, and she's like, "You are so bad at this." Holy shit!
Harvey's
I
been a
just
gem this season.
spiked my audio. Oops. Anyway, I guess okay. Maybe I take back that I didn't like the last episode. Maybe I just didn't care for much of the strategic elements. But I think on a comedy level and like an entertainment level, it was really good.
Yeah.
The latter
Yeah.
will be remembered.
Yeah.
Yes,
in
the
future.
latter will be remembered
Yes.
when he climbs his way to the final three.
Hey,
Dude.
foreshadowing.
Also, I found it pretty interesting how Kim gave her half of the idol to Sophie, and Sophie was just like,
Yeah, I was
"You
fine
can't
with that.
trust me." Like, I guess the reason she didn't give it to Tyson was because that would only further implement the poker alliance, and she's trying to
Yeah.
get as far away from that as possible.
Yeah. Also, Tyson flipped on her too, so
Yeah, I guess so, but it's kind of an eat or be eaten situation.
yeah. I don't know. I feel like at that point, like the only person that voted with her is Amber, and Amber's gone. So I mean, there's not like you have a lot of options of who to give the idol to.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So she's probably just like, okay. I mean, Sophie's probably like not like the most worst person to give it to, so I'll take a chance with her.
Hmm.
Trust in Kim. She knows what she's doing.
I trust her.
I will defend her
It's
till the
very
day I die.
interesting.
It's you know who else has been real fun to watch
used to
this
this.
season?
Who's that?
Ben.
I love Ben.
Ben's fun. Ben's fun.
Ben has just been like this stumbling comic relief the whole time.
And
Where
I feel like Rob's the only one who
Accurate.
notices how smart he is.
yeah, and in the span of like 20 seconds, how he was like, "Oh, I just feel like you guys are paranoid. I feel like everyone's paranoid." What point are you
That
trying
whole,
to
that whole
make?
part of Tribal.
That was funny.
That was good. Ben is like the Tony, I feel, who's just kind of like
Yeah.
comic reliefing his way through, and like people aren't really suspecting how smart he is.
He's a total wild.
I think you're giving too much credit to the guy. I think he's being played by these
Maybe.
these older winners.
Yeah.
Rob's got him down.
Maybe.
I feel
but
like
I-
yeah. I'm kind of with Chris.
Okay, I don't think
Hero-
he's gonna slide under Rob's radar, but I think he could slide under it more so in the span of like Rob will keep him and get rid of like the Adams, the Denises, and the Jeremys. Probably not the last one, but
Heroes versus
Yeah.
villains versus wild cards. Ben is the definition of a wild card.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh,
Didn't they call him a wild card in the episode?
I think Rob called him that once.
Yeah.
Or a loose cannon,
yeah.
yeah.
something like that. Those are the Survivor terms we'll hear until we die.
Every single episode, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, dude, if there's Survivor drinking games, I'm out. Every time someone says
take
war,
a shot.
We gotta all hang out in the finale and do a Survivor drinking game. And then
Oh.
an
Kyle,
in-person
you have the
podcast.
budget to fly us out.
I don't drink.
I mean, neither.
Oh yeah,
Take a
neither am
shot.
I. I'm still under 21. Oops.
Take a shot of apple juice every time.
Take a shot of apple juice every time someone mentions their mom.
Oh God!
Every time,
Every time
Rob
someone
says
misses their
Amber.
kids. Yeah, Amber. They voted out my wife. Okay, speaking of, are we gonna get a swap this season?
Eventually.
I hope not.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
feel
I
like
think we
maybe
will.
we might not.
I hope we don't.
Interesting.
I don't know. It's feeling like these tribes are really dynamic. Maybe okay. If we don't have one after the fourth boot, I don't think we're gonna have one.
Yeah, solid. Unless they're gonna switch it like the last two tribals before the merge, just to like throw
I
everyone
think-
off.
I'm conflicted. I think that they're going to go into 3 before the merge, and that'll be a swap.
Maybe, but like, here's the thing, because Edge of Extinction's still around. I'm assuming we're gonna merge at 13 if we keep up with tradition.
Yeah.
I don't think so. If they're doing Edge of Extinction and bringing someone back, they might wait till 12 or 11.
Oh, that could be.
I don't know if they would have 14 people in the merge drive. Seems like a reach to me.
I guess that's fair.
I think one.
I mean, they had like a 14-person jury.
Yeah, I think it's a little different. I mean, 14 people in one tribe is a lot. I think they might wait until 11 or 12, maybe do a swap at 15 or 16.
Fingers crossed.
Not quite yet, but pretty soon.
What other points could we
If
talk
they
about?
do the swap at 15, it'll be 3 tribes.
Oh yeah.
If they do it at
Yeah.
16, it'll be 2.
Or they'll do 2 tribes of 7, and they'll send one person to like an exile or something. Like they do that shit all the time.
I don't know. We have Edge of Extinction and Exile in one season.
That's true. They visit Edge of Extinction. That's a good idea.
Hey guys, vote for me.
Exile is on.
Give me
Extinction.
tokens.
Give me tokens. You can't steal tokens. I
do you
can't
think?
No.
Do you think that there's only like 20 fire tokens in the game, and there's no more than that? Because that's the feeling I get.
It could be because it seems
I
like
don't
it's like an economy sort of thing where it's like a trade system. You
Yeah.
go back and forth. Well, I don't know because if they
Yeah.
end up spending them, then are they just gone? I guess it could be.
Probes
Maybe.
normally doesn't
But we
hold
have-
back on the
Yeah,
advantages.
on
So I doubt there's a limited number.
Jeff is pretty solid on supply and demand. I feel.
Yes.
Sure. I feel like, but it just seems like because we haven't found a way to just get one that's not away from getting it from someone else.
Mhm.
So it just seems like that there's 20 in the game, and you're either spending them or you're just stockpiling them on
Mhm.
like Edge or whatever from just selling people stuff. I don't know, and then it makes it harder because you gotta just keep track of who has what.
Watching this season, like I know we've had a pretty good pre-merge so far. I have a really good pre-merge.
Yes.
God,
Yeah.
I'm so ready for that merge. I'm so ready just to see who's gonna be there. It's gonna be explosive. I know it.
I'm still vibing through the pre-merge. They're really focusing on character relationships and like
Mhm.
Mhm.
social interactions a lot more than the last few seasons, and I'm really vibing with that. So I'm hoping they stick with it a little
Which
bit
is
longer.
it? Yeah.
I do too because I feel like the last few seasons have been like really good pre-merges and just dog shit merges.
David versus Goliath.
Hmm.
I hated David versus Goliath. I know that's an unpopular opinion. I had a great pre-merge experience, and every post-merge episode made me want to gouge my eyes out.
I get why, but I get why other people would disagree with
That's
that.
true. I'm also less strategically oriented than a lot of Survivor fans. So
Fair. Because I think Island of the Idols unarguably had a terrible merge.
I had a terrible everything.
I think the pre-merge was okay. I like the
Island,
pre-merge. Edge of Extinction, the whole game didn't matter.
Ghost Island was our best,
Yeah.
our last best.
The whole game was
merge.
not better.
Ghost Island was pretty good with Wendell and Dom.
Yeah, Ghost
I
Island.
love Ghost Island.
Ghost Island.
I'm
I
a
was a
huge
fan of
Ghost Island fan.
I
My
like
favorite
Ghost
season
Island.
in the 30s.
My only problem with Ghost Island was predictability, because I felt like it was pretty obvious who was going home every episode.
Yeah.
But I think then HHH I think is about maybe I don't know. Was that a good merge?
HHH was because Ben. Well, Ben bombs, bro.
Yeah, I guess so. HHH is a pretty good merge. HHH is kind of like, for me, what Gabon is to Skarn of like, I know it's not a good season technically, but it always comes to my mind. And then
Yeah.
Game Changers, yeah, shit merge.
Game change.
Game Changer was pretty bad, bro.
The pre-merge
I
was
think
pretty good.
We have mentioned this
Pre-merge
several
of Game
times.
Changers was actually really good, but that's when all of our favorites went.
Yeah, up until Sandra
Yeah.
went
So,
off.
so was it really that good?
But Winners at War so far, none of our big favorites have gone yet, so we're still
Yeah.
on
This is
track.
true.
Yeah, no one. Yeah, that's true.
We're Game Changers. You lost Tony and
Sierra.
tough.
Tony and JT in the first 2 episodes.
It was Sierra, Tony, Caleb, which is me, Malcolm,
Got
JT, Sandra,
Yeah.
and then some
Yeah,
other
there,
guy.
There goes Varner.
Some other guy.
Big fan favorite. We made this joke last time.
And we made that joke the first episode. Is that all we're doing? Just making Varner jokes?
Are we just gonna drag Jeff Varner?
Varner for All Stars. Just kidding.
No,
Varner.
do not put him on that. Get him out of here.
Varner, if you're listening to this, be sure to subscribe for more.
Varner's only in All Stars if Zeke is there too.
Oh no, no, that'd be
Remember,
so
remember
bad.
that season of Rivals that we were going to do on Quiz Up?
Survivor SJWs versus Bigots. Varner and Zeke are captains.
Okay, let's continue.
No, that'd be so bad. I mean, they've said before, like, people have been like, "What about Survivor left wing versus right wing?" And Jeff just said,
Oh
"No,
no! Oh,
no,
that'd be no,
no,
bad idea.
bad
We
idea.
have
Get
enough
out, wee
left wing
woo."
versus right wing in real life. We don't
Ugh.
need it in Survivor too.
Yeah, on. Yeah, also sad. In that same interview, he said Heroes versus Villains 2 probably won't happen because, quote unquote, we're not at that point anymore. And I'm like, well, I don't know what the fuck that means, but
What does that mean?
give us HV2, please.
Yeah.
Pete, I want Pete back as a villain.
Oh, Pete,
Philippine shout out.
good villain, good villain.
Survivor Christians versus atheists.
What about the Jews? Throw a third tribe in there.
Yeah, they're third tribe. Oh, dude, we've already done by race. Are we gonna do by religion now?
I think that'd be interesting.
Ugh.
I mean, did you see Survivor South Pacific?
I'd only
Yeah,
watch
no,
the
thank you.
exclusives on it.
I'm waiting for the guy in episode 1 who's like, all right, so we're going to go on a crusade here every challenge.
Hey, no praying before a challenge. It's cheating. You can't have gods on your
Coach.
team. I feel like I was gonna say something really funny and witty. And I
God
can't
help
think
me
of it
find
now.
the idol.
No fair. God's helping me find the idol. Damn, I was gonna say something really, really funny, and I'm forgetting it now.
Hey, Coach won South Pacific because of God. Oh wait, never mind.
That's true. Oops. Checkmate, Christians.
So, what do we feel about the fact that Michelle was invisible?
I'm
Was
bummed.
she though? Was she though?
She's
I mean-
she's literally saying she's nothing, and she has been to 2 tribals.
Sarah's been quiet too. I'm a little
It's
bummed.
because it's Jeff's still
Sarah's
salty.
not
That's what I
quiet.
make of it.
Then why would they bring back Michelle if he's salty?
Because all the
Because
other
he
female
needs-
winners probably declined.
No, probably because
they
he's
need
like, we
10
need
female
somebody
winners.
to not focus on,
That's a good point.
so we can give
need
Rob
a
more
sugar.
screen time.
True. Yeah, there you go.
Just give her the Kelly Purple treatment.
Pretty much. If she wins though, God, no,
stop. Get out of here.
no. Honestly though, Jeff has been hyping the season way up. Like, he's been hyping the season way too much for Michelle to win.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yes.
You know one of his. If Rob wins, it's you know why. You know why Jeff's been hyping it up.
He's gonna. I'm telling you, 45. I have 40. I can't make a voice. John, do the voice thing. But it's like I have 40 fire tokens. So I don't know if it's
45
fire making sense.
tokens.
You know, Jeff. So I've been saving up my fire tokens. I got 40 fire tokens right here. I'm gonna buy this fire making kit
I'm gonna buy a lighter.
to give me an advantage in the fire making challenge because I choked on final immunity. Oops.
He just buys Sarah from Marquesas back into the game.
and then you'll just like, well, from a technical standpoint, that's a really good move.
Yule's like, I dug up
Yule's
these
like-
30 tokens on Exile Island, guys.
Yeah. Scientifically speaking, I think that's a really brazen move.
They've been
It was
maturing on
like,
Ghost
so,
Island for 20 years.
Guys, technically, if we can take the scientific token and we can copy it with wood, and then we can make our own fire tokens, and the production team won't know. So we could actually give ourselves 100 fire tokens by the end of this week, guys.
Which is kind of why
He's gonna
elephants
make a
can't
fake
climb
fire
trees.
token.
Yes.
Where's Bob Crowley when you need him? Fake fire tokens.
I'm too tired to do impressions of other players. Hold on, let me get the obvious one out of the way. Last time I played like a cop, and this time I'm playing like a criminal. I don't know what I'm playing
She's
as
back
this
to a
time.
cop.
Now I'm back to a
Testing it.
cop.
Hey, Cop Soros is back online, baby.
This is no longer a review. This is just impressions of all the people still in the game.
I'm loving this. This is great.
The
I'm not
problem
that
is
skilled.
I'm afraid to do too many impressions because I don't want to sound like I'm racist. Like, there's some that I feel like I could
You're-
do, but I'm too afraid to.
Yeah, I got what you mean.
Uh,
No, Ethan's gonna go on he's gonna be sent to Ghost Island or something. And he's gonna find the hacky sack that he gave to the kid 50 years ago that's been maturing and is now a fire token.
dude, what? Okay, all right, real quick. I know this is a season about season 40 or a podcast about season 40, whatever. But hear me out.
Is
Hear me
it?
out
Is
here.
it though?
No, I know, but hear me out here. Season 50, we just bring
my
back
gosh.
every single twist. Let's get Exile Island. Let's get Redemption Island. And if you lose that, you go to Edge of Extinction. Let's get Ghost Island. Let's
I-
get
That's fine. That's fine as long as season 60 is non-player characters. You gotta have Thunder Dan from Pearl Island. You gotta have Cherie's husband, HP.
Wait,
you gotta
it's-
have Bucky Bo Buchanan.
It's just loved ones.
Mark the chicken.
Get
Mark the chicken.
Tata the Bushman from Caramon.
The pelican from Pearl Islands.
Pelican
Pete.
Pete the pelican.
Wow.
The
I
lesbian
hope everyone
woman
who's
from the
listening,
beginning
like-
of Pearl Island that hit on Sandra.
In exchange for her eyes, I will give you fire tokens.
They're sent into the middle of Fiji and people are like bartering for fire tips. You see Tony just like stealing them from like a bazaar and like hobbling away.
I wish Survivor just didn't have any rules.
Tony's like, so as a cop, we're trained and we gotta find a win fire which bazaar stands sell real fire tokens and fake fire tokens. So I come with my fire token and I found the right bazaar and then I just grabbed 2 fire tokens. I got right out of there.
and I was like, bing!
Bing! That's what I was thinking of.
You gotta do a quick stop and frisk.
He says,
No, the bing.
you're not gonna believe this. I got 10 fire tokens, and then Jeff said, I can buy back the super item from Kagayan. When I whip this out, everybody's gonna say, bing.
Kyle.
I can buy back Woo. I can buy Woo back.
Kyle, you gotta mark the time in this when we stop talking about season 40 and just start screwing around.
No,
this
I
is
think
all
people
going
enjoy
in.
it.
Oh,
This is all going in.
No, go
Definitely
put
not.
it in.
I think
Like,
shout
for people
out
who
to
people who just want to
enjoy
see
it.
like content.
No, they can suffer through
I
this. We need the views.
I don't know.
I need
That's what we
runtime,
do.
baby.
Yeah,
I gotta make-
And Dill's listening, so
Yeah, Dill's
shout out to
listening.
Dill.
Shout out to Dill.
Shout out to Dill.
Shout out Dill.
Dill, if you
Miss
listen
you.
to this,
Yeah.
be sure to like this video.
Thank you, Dill.
If you didn't like it, please dislike this video. And then if we see a dislike, I'll know it was you.
No, everyone's gonna dislike because everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, I want him to think I'm Dill."
Oh, well, also, we did trash on Game Changers, and he likes Game Changers.
Oh,
But I can't even get into that. Oh,
Can I retract my my shout out to Dill?
never mind, Dill, you're canceled.
Dill, you're canceled. All right, hold on. So okay, back to the episode.
Right.
So we talked about fire tokens being LC points.
Mhm.
How about the skip a tribal?
yes. Scarring Mega Merge.
Oh.
Right? Mega Merge, right?
No,
Oh,
but there
that's
was
right.
there was one in Champions vs Challengers. If you remember that, I'm pretty sure.
Champions. Holy shit, that was it. Not.
Well,
Mega
I had you
Merge.
skip 2 tribals.
Oh my god.
Wow. Okay, Kyle.
So I'm just thinking, like, what if instead of like skipping the tribal, you just like get to send someone from your old season? Like Tony just sends in Woo to go to tribal for him.
Imagine though, like realistically, Woo just sitting on his couch at home, getting a call from Jeff Probst, and like, hey, so you're gonna laugh. Tony bought you.
Loved ones this year are just players they've played with in the past.
That
Oh,
could
that
actually
would be
fun.
hype. That would be hype.
I mean, I don't think they're gonna do it because Tyson
be-
talked about how he wants to bring his kid on.
Yeah.
Did you see that interview?
Tyson
actually?
brings coach. Tyson brings coach.
Look who's the assistant coach now.
No, it's just the people that like they beat. So like
Sophie brings coach
Denise
too.
brings Penner.
Sophie bringing
Ben
Albert.
Sandra brings coach.
Wendell and Dominic would win that one probably. Who else? Maybe Yul and Ozzy.
Yul and Ozzy. Oh, good grief.
Kim and Sabrina.
Tony and Woo.
Tony and Woo, of course, or Trish.
That means that Brad Culpepper will come back.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Wait for Sarah. That's right.
Or
No,
Or Troy.
Strike sorry.
wait. Who would come back? Who would come back for Rob then? Because Amber's here.
Philip.
Uh-oh.
Never mind. I rest my case.
Philip versus coach in a challenge.
Oh my God! Don't even with
You see-
bro.
Okay, you so cute, Coach. I'm the best player because I helped Boston Rob get this far in the game.
That was close. I don't know about that one. That was not as good as your Tony.
It's been a while since I've seen Philip, so
Ethan
okay.
brings an 80-year-old Kim Johnson.
Is she 80 now?
She was like in her late 50s when she played in
Oh
season 3.
Christ!
It's not been
Okay.
30 years.
Okay. Well,
She's
she's
gotta be in her
older.
late 70s now.
Is there anything else from the episode? Oh, how about like the unanimous vote? That was interesting.
That was sad.
Yeah.
Luckily,
Unexpected.
we didn't have any negative draft points for getting a unanimous vote.
It was a
Well, none of
wild
these votes
tribal
have been
to end with
close.
that.
Hmm.
It was a wild tribal to end with a unanimous vote.
Yes!
in my
Yeah,
opinion.
no kidding.
Yeah.
Well, all the votes have been pretty like somewhat unanimous.
Hmm.
Like if we, it was 7-2-1, 6-3-1, 8-1.
Hmm.
You see, what happened actually was Rob got voted out, but Jeff was like, "Oh, this is too early." So he's like, "Okay, we're gonna change all the votes to Danny and keep Rob in. No one's gonna know."
Yeah.
And then production's like, "Okay, I'm pretty sure it's illegal, but I don't want to lose my job."
If
Yes,
there's
Jeff
ever-
Senpai.
If there's ever just
Sorry.
if there's ever just one Rob vote, that's the time that Jeff said no, Rob's not allowed to go home. So that way everyone can speculate. Like everyone thinks they were the Rob vote.
Maybe David's Rob, please count this as 4 votes will finally work. No.
It's been on Ghost Island and it has matured into a full.
We're turned into 4 votes. Fuck off. All right.
We should do that as a segment. We should have a segment. What has been maturing on Ghost Island?
But I think I mentioned this. I saw a tweet a while ago that was like the what was it? It was the beef kebabs
The Toyota.
that poisoned Joe and Ko Rong have finally come back. Can you reverse the curse? That was a good one. Yeah, all the trucks.
Wait. Okay, in Ghost Island, remind me, was Jason Siska's stick
Yes.
one of the? Yes. Okay, it was. I got mentioned.
Siska is a god.
Wait, was it? Wait,
Put
hold
him
on.
on. Put him on this season.
Wait, now I'm.
This has been added to my cast.
Oh no! It was brought back, but I don't think it was an idol yet. I think it was a fake.
Okay, well now it's real.
Yeah. Dude, I want Ghost Island too. I think of all the themes, I want Ghost Island too.
Ghost Island.
Ghost Island.
With a better cast.
Philip's pink underwear is on Ghost Island.
Oh. Mark the Chicken's fucking corpse is on Ghost Island.
Dreams of cars on Ghost Island.
Oh, that'd probably be there for sure.
That crosses the line. Not okay.
Why is
No
that
one
cross
screws
the
with
line?
Yao Man.
That's offensive to me.
No one screws with Yao Man.
Yeah, man's on Ghost Island.
With his little turtle.
We abandoned Yao Man. We've been living on Ghost Island ever since.
Okay,
Me and
real
my
quick,
homies all hate Dreams Heard.
Johnny Fairplay's grandmother is on.
Fairplay's grandmother has been revived.
Oh, you know what's funny? She might, considering it's been so long since Pearl
actually
Island,
be dead.
she could be, and that could be really sad now. I haven't kept up with Mr. Fairplay. I know he has a podcast.
I'm gonna Google it right now.
Is Johnny Fairplay's grandmother dead? We're gonna just get clips from the show.
Yeah.
We will find out next week, fellows.
Yeah, you know, let's have that be a cliffhanger. We'll tell you guys next
Okay,
week.
I'm gonna find him on Instagram DM and be like, "Hey, so is your grandmother actually dead now?"
Yeah, just watch Pearl Island. So sad.
Just watch, bro. I just watched Pearl. I'm so sorry about your grandmother.
That's good.
Okay. Let's wrap it up.
Guys, Johnny Fairplay has been banned from all Survivor official events.
Yep, I know about that. In regards to him coming
Yikes.
back,
That's a
Jeff
good
said
way
he
to
wouldn't
end
bring
the
back bring back a quitter.
Oh.
Ooh,
He brought Colton back.
that's
yeah,
true.
and then he destroys
quit
him by
again.
saying, we brought back a quitter, and we're getting the quitter.
I don't count Colton as a player because he never played the game. Anyway, so before we close it off, I want to ask rather, draft teams aside, who's everyone's winner's pick right now? Who's everyone feeling really good about? And on the contrary, who's everyone feeling is going to go home next?
Oh.
I'll start. Winner, I'm going to take 2 names, either Ethan Zahn or Kim Spradlin.
Okay.
I'm still confident in those 2.
Okay.
And person I'm feeling shaky about, definitely Adam. I don't think Adam's going to last much longer.
I would say Adam going next, probably. And for winner, I gotta say Adam. No.
Wait, what?
I'm just kidding. Probably still Yule, I think.
I like Yule too.
Yeah, I'm going to stick with my winner's pick.
All right, fair enough. Jeremy.
I'm gonna
What
ride
was your
Jeremy
winner,
until he's voted
Chris?
out.
All right.
He was from my ride or die from the start.
Chris,
And
I
I
didn't hear that.
think-
Who's your winner pick?
Jeremy.
That's good
And who's
pick.
getting voted
And
out?
honestly, I think Tyson's in trouble,
Okay.
That's
Tyson's
that's
in
sad.
trouble.
which is sad. 'Ccause he's on my team.
Uh,
He's on Villanopoulos.
I know. I just love Tyson.
so for my team, well, not my team. My winner pick right now, I guess is probably still Yule. I think I feel good
Mhm.
about him. I feel good about Jeremy.
Mm-hmm.
Who do I think is going home? I mean, yeah, Adam, like you all said, kind of not doing it right now.
Yeah.
When,
Agreed.
Wendell is still my dark horse winner, though. Keep
That
that,
too,
in mind.
yeah.
Wendell.
Oh, Tony's my
All
dark
these
horse
people
winner.
could win. We have no idea.
I know, but
By the way, I'm gonna mention this at the end when Wendell actually wins. I'm gonna be like, guys, remember when I said Wendell's the dark horse?
yeah. Well, you know what? We have filmed evidence of this, so
You know, if I say every winner is gonna win in each episode, I could just like slowly say, "Hey, remember episode like 7 when I said
That's the move right there.
that you know, Vesepia would come back from Ghost Island and win."
So-
Nothing happened.
so it was funny because on
She
during
came
the
back with
premiere,
Nalia's chewed mint.
in the premiere, my mom was really upset that Amber went out, and I was like, I mean, they're all millionaires. Let's not be too sad for them. They're all
Oh,
gonna
maybe
be
not because
fine.
taxes.
Amber's a
yeah.
2 millionaire.
It's only 600 grand by the time Obama takes it.
Jeff Kent, legend.
All right,
Legend.
I'm gonna close this off
Alright, we
with
good,
the
we
updated draft
All right.
points.
Sounds good.
So, taking up the rear is John's Super Saiyan Survivors. Was it? I put
It's
Super
Super
Smash.
Smash
My bad.
Survivors.
I
Come
put
on.
SS because it wouldn't fit. Super Smash Survivors at 33 points. In third is Kris's Villanopoulos at 34 points.
Yeah.
In second is with now a name, Zach's Zesty Zalads at 38 points.
I love that.
And leading the charge is my Blue Lions at 39 points,
Rigged.
which is the exact opposite of me and my family's, where I am trailing.
Wait, so that's funny. I'm in last place, but none of my people have gone yet.
Yeah, but they haven't, I guess, done enough.
Tony gets an entertainment bonus.
Once it hits
Give
the
him, give him
merge,
3 points.
because I've been keeping track of like how many points each of us have been getting. But once it hits the merge, I'm gonna like do a player count on how many each player has.
Okay.
I've just been too lazy with it recently.
I need Amber to make a run. on
On
Edge.
Extinction? Yeah, she's going to do really well on Extinction.
Alrighty, fellas. Thank you for tuning in for our latest episode. We'll be back. I don't know, sometime. Hopefully before next episode. By the time you see this, though, it'll probably be. Shoot, when am I gonna upload this?
Right now.
No, I don't have time tonight. I have to go to bed, and it's gonna take like 2 hours to process. I'll get it out sometime this week. I'll get it out when you guys are seeing this. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Sign off, everybody. Say your goodbyes.
Bye,
Dilly not
everyone.
canceled anymore.
Yep, Dilly
wish
redeemed.
Me luck. I have to study for stats.
Yep. Oh, and you know what? You did stay on for the whole podcast, so sorry, world.
Yeah. I stayed on
Oopsies.
probably about 30 minutes too long.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I think we'll be okay as long as it doesn't hit 50 minutes in the recording, and we're at 49:22. So I'm gonna play it safe.
All right.
See you guys later.
Cut it
All right.
out.
Stay based,
See you guys.
Survivor fans.
Stay based.